Hello, welcome back to Baldur's Gate. Last time we hung out at the flop house and we found a murder victim, and then we got up to some shenanigans and went to jail. But we broke out, and now Pacha admires Garlac as usual. So let's go back to the flop house.
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
And we're here at the flop house, and the vampires are gone. So before stream, I did come here because I was setting up a photo session. But then Starion said what he said, you know, that he has in the past has taken a lot of victims from this flop house, similar to what those vampires, I guess, were doing, right? And I was hoping for Starion to have a little conversation with them, but because we did go do a long rest, that didn't happen. They moved on, you know. So we missed out on any cool Starion dialogue with the vampires. But we did come here and we took a little picture. This is the one from earlier. Just like as if they're like sleeping, you know, they act as if they're like spent the night here at the flop house. That's the thing, because like in this game, of course, when you go to camp, you go to your own like farm camp that we see. Have we ever gone up this way? Oh, we have, I think. But in this, but it would have been nice if like we could at least roleplay, like that we could just go to bed here, do a long rest, because there's enough. There's like that's 5, and then there's 2. There's plenty of beds. There's plenty of beds for every party member, you know. So that's like a little bit of a role play, and also I might use this for the thumbnail. I don't know. We'll see. So just so you know, that's where that picture came from. If it happens to be in the thumbnail, it may not be. You never know. Like I used to do more photo sessions throughout my sessions of playing, but not so much anymore. But sometimes it depends on the mood I'm in, you know. Depends on what's going on in my head. This is a nice little picture. Just a little kitty here, and but yeah, we set that up. Like imagine like if in the next Larian game you can just you can select where you want to camp out, you know. But of course, camps have their own like cutscenes and stuff, so they would have to change everything. But I guess, you know, if they can, there's probably what if like there's like a bunch of different areas within the game that they allocate to be potential camps. You know, that could be a cool thing. Anyways, and so then they would, you know, have to do cutscenes there for each camp. It might not be that much more work because their workflow is better now at the studio, and they've been able to like record more lines and stuff. We're gonna have a whole, anyways. So we're here at the flop house, and we're gonna go and check out the rest of the area. We have to go to over this way. There was some other things I want to do. Did I want to go back this way? There was like this one potential room we didn't go in. I kind of want to clear the areas before I leave them. I don't know, because who knows if I'll be back here. Like sometimes on the map there's like homes or buildings with black boxes right there. See, it's a black box in the mini map, as if this means I haven't been in there. Doesn't let me even look inside. So what if there's some cool secret in there, you know? Let's see if we can get in there. Sword Coast Couriers. Okay, so we have been in this building before. And oh, okay, so we've never been in here. The thing is that like it's for employees only, right? So I think Starin is very interested. You think we could distract? We can. Starin is interested in going in there. You think we can distract the post person with some music?
No one stopped me yet.
We're pretty good at distracting folk, right? Hello, I want to practice some new tune I'm working on. Would you like to hear it? I have to be positioned a certain way where you think he'll walk around. He'll have to walk around and come over here. Also, I'm looking for tips, so maybe we can add some, you know, a lively, fun, you know, environment here to the post office to attract more people to send letters. Which, why would we do that? I mean, it's just a postal service. People are gonna send letters when they want to send letters. This is not some, you know, commercial, you know, business. Is it? Is it a commercial business? Is this who runs this place?
Resumed at last.
Normal service. What does that mean? I mean, you know, I feel like post offices have to be, you know, communal or nationalized. There's no way you can have a private post office, and that's a danger with austerity in governments, where they take away this. It's happening all over the place. Anyways, so we're gonna play some music. I think it's in the performance button. It's like a flute. Do I have my flute equipped here? It's a flute. Perform. Sing for me. Old time. Whatever. One of those. Old time battles.
Careful. I'm behind.
Okay, so it worked out. It completely worked. Okay. So then.
Making me sweat.
Gee, they're just gonna hang out here. They're gonna write letters to their pen pals. Will's gonna write a letter to his father asking for forgiveness and sorry for being such a bratty kid or whatever. And then
Keep your distance, darling.
Starian's gonna go in here. So let's do slow motion. So it's not locked, is it? No one's gonna see anything. Alright. We're gonna sneak in. Wait a second. Haven't we already been here? I feel like we've already been here. It's no longer black in the map. Maybe we haven't. Let's check this place out. We don't have to do turn-based mode. Interesting, the music stops. Okay, when you're not in the room. They're still distracted. You know, you need some entertainment, you know, because I'm assuming it can get boring there. You know how it is. And so it's good that he's being entertained a bit, you know, away from the monotony of putting mail away and sending stuff off. Let's read this. Life of Beaky. Beaky, the pigeons in the service of the communicators. Oh, it's like a pigeon service. But is the pigeon service, again, is it like a regular post office? I imagine so. And like, but I don't know, how did it work in the feudal system? Like, how did post office work? You know, was it like under the rule of the king? I imagine, perhaps. Or was it a private enterprise? I don't know. Orange, blah, blah, blah. Orange of beak and charcoal of wing. I'm reading this out of order. Take Beaky, for example, a pigeon, age 10, a great-great-great-grandfather, and a noble upholder of his tremendous duty. Beaky has carried Juice Rich marriage announcements, emergency notices, blah 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 blah. Who among us can claim a more stalwart dedication to so important a profession? A profession. I feel like we need to go talk to some pigeons here. Here we go. Here's the pigeon, but Astarion doesn't have talk to animals, but he could have a potion. That's possible, or someone can hand him a potion. I assume this was going to be like a breaking in situation, but I think not. I think we just didn't go into this room. It's publicly available, and maybe, or not so easily. It's not like a employees only situation, or maybe, but no one cares. So we don't have the potion. Somebody has it. Here's one. Let's take it. What's up?
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Hey, wait, did we talk to this person before? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, look, we can even like steal letters in here. I guess this could be a mischievous thieving episode as well. But why would we steal letters? There's no point in stealing letters unless you're like just like a mischievous little pixie or something. And that kind of does describe Astarion, doesn't it? Form H, refusal of admittance. Next to form you that your request to enter bar has been denied. This is due to evasive answers to routine questions, suspected cult affiliations, lack of visible means of support, lack of visible. Okay, so they don't really provide for their people here, and they're accusing people of being in cults and stuff. Like, what does that mean, like, to them? What does a cult mean to them? A cult could just be any group. It could be a book club. Back in the day, they would, call witches and book clubs cultists. Evasive answers to routine. Yeah, this is not very good. It's monarchy in action. What do you expect? So we're gonna take out the Elder Brain though, and hopefully bring the power back to a good monarch. Hopefully everything will be okay after that. Surely, eventually, it'll transition into capitalism and then into socialism, right? Eventually, in this magical world of D&D. What do you think, Pigeon?
Quickly now! There's a war on!
Against the absolute, I know I'm fighting in it. Are you in the army? Lieutenant Astarion reporting for duty. You could say this in kind of like a sarcastic. No, I think would he roleplay or would he be sarcastic? The almost sounds like he's nervous and not really isn't too like serious about roleplay here. I feel like he would probably say 3 in rank. Are you in the arm? No. I don't know. A rank. Are you in the army?
Those great clodding dirt snufflers! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. Take your purpose, ground walker. I don't have all day.
Our offices. Oh yeah, it's a mystery about the missing pigeons. We already retrieved some letters already. He could be a bit rude, Astarion. You've got a pretty high opinion of yourself for a pigeon.
A pigeon? We are warriors, risking life and feather to deliver vital communiques on a daily basis. Do you know how many of us have passed on to the great nest in the sky in service to your kind?
Enlisted avian. What? What kind of cool stuff can you do for us? Or is it just? Let's take a little peek at what that means exactly. Is it in a journal? Inspiration. Here it is. So we got which one was it? What was it called? Enlisted avian. Meet command. Oh, okay. The avian is enlisted in you know the pigeon force, but like I thought it meant like that we enlisted the avian into our party or somehow, but no.
You've returned, yet my flyers have not. I suppose they've flown this mortal coop, so to speak. Make your report. How did the battle unfold?
Oh, right. We did. Oh yeah, the flying cat. I think that was fucking not a Starence. What's his name? Oh, Gale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Gale's cat because he was talking about a cat right before, and so we missed out on that because Gale wasn't in the party when we met the flying cat, and the flying cat had a bunch of letters only because she was eating the pigeons and stuff. Okay, they were eaten by flies. Should we say that? We should probably say that. Starion would probably say it. He wouldn't care. He's not really concerned about like, you know, sparing the pigeon from tears. This is kind of a Starion thing to say. They died horrible, painful deaths. Blood, guts, and feathers all over the place.
War's a vile business, but we fight on. We must deliver. As for you, flightless one, it was an honor taking you under my wing. Dismissed.
What a funny
You have
pigeon.
my thanks. Your service will not be forgotten.
I guess because like we helped deliver the letters. If we didn't help deliver the letters, then maybe the pigeon friend wouldn't be as kind. Be a little bit more demanding. I don't know. Lord Harvard Ford. Blah 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 blah. I would be willing to work for only a nominal fee. It's not letting me. Oh, it doesn't scroll more. Galler Brim Riventing. It has a scroll bar, but you can't. It doesn't. It's like barely any scrolling. I don't think Astarion really wants to steal any letters or something. Forces currently stuck in Rivington, but he's interested in reading them, I guess. I hope you'll grant me an interview at the famous foundry because I'm going to need work and I really. Okay. Nothing scandalous. Dear daughters, and I can't believe our luck in getting you admitted to Provost. Okay, cool. Now don't worry about your parents. We're safe enough, blobbity blob. Knowing that you're safe at the academy, blobbity blob. Boring. Where's all the intrigue or infidelity? Where's all the drama? I think we read everything.
Shh! No talking. You'll frighten the birds.
Okay. Okay, so that wasn't that big of a thing. I mean, we did meet the pigeon. That was actually pretty cool. Dog's log. No fleas. Oh, cool. They got dogs. Oh, Scratch was here. Still gone. Miss you, boy. Wait a second. Right, that's right.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I remember that you haven't seen Scratch in a while, huh? So let's, because Scratch is, he was one of the carriers was Scratch's owner or friend, and they died, right? Remember? That was all the way back in Act 1. And so we rescued Scratch. We have to throw the ball, right? We have to throw the ball. Anyways, did you like that tune? How about the sound of Scratch catching this ball? Isn't that what we gotta do? Oh no, you know what we have to just summon them. I was thinking this is like Pokemon or something. Let's go. I choose you, Scratch. Where was the Scratch thing? I choose you. Hey, look at Scratch. Welcome back. Do you? I imagine. Do you want to keep hanging out with us though, Scratch, or do you want to stay here? Let's talk to Scratch by doing the talk to Scratch spell. I feel like I've been doing a lot, so like I'm forgetting things more. Like I've been like trying to read more, and like I've been studying. I've been doing so many things, and like, but I'm still keeping up this weekly Baldur's Gate thing. But I'm noticing that like my mind is scattered more than usual. Maybe. Anyways, so we got to talk to Animal Sting, so now we can talk. Wait, fuck, we can't talk to Scratch when he's out here. That's on the, you know, a bad thing about the game. On the cons, pros and cons on the cons column, that's another check there for this game. Pros and cons. Pros, Scratch exists. Cons, you can't talk to him out in the field, only at camp. But can you talk to him?
Normal service resumed at last.
No. Anyways, yay! I remember this place. Hello, Donzo. Hey, Donzo. Throw a ball or something. I'll catch it. Hey, Donzo. I smell some treats in your pockets.
I don't need any attention.
Give me
right
some
now.
tweets. Give me some tweets. You got something to hide. I know you got something to hide.
Just out of view.
Alright. I'll...
Time to skulk about.
Wait, why can't Scratch
With me in
not
open view.
get out of
Out of
sneak?
sight,
I
out
have
of
to do
mind.
this. There we go. I gotta do it manually through the radio wheel. Sometimes the buttons don't always work. Anyways, unfortunately Scratch can't open doors, huh? I guess dogs can't really open doors. A dog could open this one. It's just, you just push it, right? I mean, maybe it's a pull door. You can pull it from either side. It's a video game door.
Let's move.
Here we go, Scratch. Look, you could have pushed it just like I did. I wish Scratch could talk to the pigeon. You think we have different dialogue now if we have
Have a lot on
different
my mind.
character?
And, well, in it.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Good to know, good to know. Hey
Name and
there.
rank. Quickly now. There's a war on.
So this is what Starry said, right? Against the absolute. I know, I'm fighting
The
it in it.
absolute poppycock. Enemy propaganda designed to confuse simple minds.
No, I saw
But
it.
you
I saw
ought to
the
feel for it.
elder brain.
You need a strong leader like myself to see the wood under the trees. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumph. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
I'm not always on the ground, you know. I can turn into a raven. But I am looking for more letters. So we didn't find all letters? I guess we didn't find all letters. I'm looking for some letters that weren't delivered. Any idea where I can find them?
Letters? Ah! You mean the top secret communiques attached by the tall one? If they didn't arrive, no doubt they were attached to one of our recent casualties. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter.
You think we could find the cat again? I found your pigeons. So this is basically repeated that other thing. Okay, so interesting that Astarion gets a particularly more gruesome choice of words. That's funny. I wonder if that's exclusively for Astarion to choose from, or if like maybe as a Dark Urge or a different character you can have some. I imagine you might even have a different one. That's a cool thing about this game. But the thing is that because like the response is going to be pretty much similar, it doesn't really matter what is written. That's just more flavored text for the role play. It was pretty fun still. So it's not that much work to implement, I imagine, compared to having to record. Imagine if they had recorded lines for everything you could have said here. Anyways, there was so much blood. I don't really want to say that. I found the enemy you're talking about. Your pigeons fought bravely against it.
Of course they did. No doubt it was my training gave them the discipline and resolve to stay
Pacha's
alive.
nicer.
As for you, flightless one, it was an honor taking you under my wing. Dismissed.
Okay. Hey, look, it's your friend Scratch. Pacha, you forgot your gold piece. Will approves because Will's a nice guy too. Hello. All right, we
The
can't
pigeon
talk.
carries itself with an air of dignity, its mannerisms stern and commanding.
Okay, so we know what we gotta do here. We gotta salute. But the thing is that Karlak, she wouldn't have overheard, so she just thinks this is just a regular old pigeon. And Karlak, you know, she does like animals and she wants to pet it, you know, but she's not really, at this very moment, very insightful enough to detect that the pigeon probably doesn't want to be
The
stroked.
pigeon avoids your outstretched hand. It glares at you.
Oh. Well, what about if Karlak's like, okay, well, I guess you don't want him. That's fine. It makes sense. You know, I don't always want him. You know, it gets, the thing is that Karlak, she, you know, has been for so long, has had this curse of the flaming heart in her heart, in her chest. And so, where she couldn't be touched, you know, and now she's like wanting to, you know, touch is a very big thing for her now. She wants to touch any little cute little animal, I guess, with a pet, and and get hugs and get kisses and stuff. So that's why she, you know, wasn't thinking so much about the pigeon's perspective. But now she's trying to understand. She's like, okay, how about a
You
bow?
bow low and graciously. But the pigeon has no appreciation for your courtesy.
Yeah, because it's too late now, right? Because we already crossed the boundary of touching the pigeon. So, and so now Karlak's like, okay, well, if you want to be uppity like that, I'm just gonna mockingly salute you with great pigeon. Sorry, excuse me
The
for
bird coos its
petting you.
approval. Yet you noticed it flinched at the sight of your hand.
Oh wow. Huh, interesting. Okay, so I now she's like feeling like, okay, I guess I understand why the pigeon flinched, because maybe he was a bit traumatized, and I should probably respect pigeon's boundaries and probably respect the boundaries of all creatures more. You know, I gotta remember that just because, you know, now I can touch people and hug them doesn't mean that everybody wants to get that close. And so that's Karlak's lesson of the day. And now Karlak wants to maybe no, she's not mad, so she's understanding, right? So she's gonna show the palms, and maybe she's gonna offer a little bit of warmth and like to signify, hey, like I'm not a bad guy, I mean no harm, And because hiding her hands could almost indicate a little bit threatening, like she's hiding something. I don't know, something's gonna take a knife or something out of her back pocket, or whatever. Hold your palms to the bird.
Bird stares, eyes filled with fury.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps your open hands are a symbol the bird has learned to hate.
Wow. Interesting. Sorry. Well, later, that pigeon, they didn't like me. I think he felt threatened and scared, and maybe I was a little bit too touchy with the pigeon. Yeah, because the pigeon's a freaking lieutenant for the freaking, you gotta play the role a little bit, and you should have started off with salute, but I didn't want to say anything because I was over here hanging out with Scratch, and also I thought it was kind of funny. You should have told me, well, whatever. And so Will is gonna now talk. So I think Will doesn't have talk to animals. I think warlocks have the potential to have talk to animals. We also can summon our other little friend. We can summon many friends. Let's summon another bird. Let's go. I wonder if the pigeons will be scared of a raven or a quoth. And then also we gotta summon shovel or basket. I think it's basket. Oh fuck, we can't summon 2 at a time. Basket. I wanted to summon basket and raven.
Basket is bored. Basket wants to murder eyes.
I think did I waste a spell slot?
Yes, like setting things on fire.
A spell slot to set things on fire. No, we didn't use spells. Okay, so it's a good ritual spell. Nice. Okay, so that's good. So Shovel, you're gonna go back home in a second. But while Shovel's here, what can Shovel do? Shovel is pretty much like any other summon. Shovel can't really, it would be nice if Shovel could talk a little more with things, but whatever. Boo. Okay, and then what if that's gonna create a battle sequence, right? I don't want to do that. Shovel, stop! Don't scare the pigeon, Shovel. Sorry. I'm gonna go. And so then let's bring back the pigeon. I don't think or the bird. I don't think that's gonna do much anything, but it'd be fun to do. So then, fuck, it's a short rest situation. Okay, then never mind, Shovel. You're staying here. Okay. Anyway, so now we did that. We didn't really have anything else to do here. Oh yeah, I guess we could have Will talk to the pigeon. There's another option I think we didn't get. We didn't use. There's like a couple maybe that we didn't try. But the thing is that like I think those don't quite fit Will. Let's do it anyways. Let's just see. And now this is our final talk to animal spell. Oh well. That was potion.
Name and rank. Quickly now. There's a war on.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he can nervously be like, yeah, I'm reporting for duty. Lieutenant Will here.
At ease! At ease! I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication
so-
regiment this side of the Triumph.
I guess it was a minor difference at ease, which is fine. That's cool. Is Will the nervous type? He's not really that much of a nervous type, but maybe now, because like maybe he's thinking about his father, you know, and he's getting closer and closer to Baldur's Gate, so he's starting to worry, and so he's a bit distracted and a bit anxious. So that's why he would say, I hear some of your officers have gone missing lately. What happened to them?
Damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. They're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter.
Unfortunately, you know, he's gonna be straight up. Your pigeons were eaten by a flying cat.
Flying cat? Is your brain completely addled? I'm putting you on leave until you regain your senses. Dismissed.
Sorry, it's the truth. Oh well, whatever. Funny that Astarion liked that, because it was just straight up without, you know, sugarcoating it. Even though, you know, while Astarion would go a little bit further and describe it in detail, but he still approved. So again, I wonder if that applies to Pacha or Will. I mean, you would think it would apply to Will, but you think that there's no reason for characters to have affinities or any kind of meter with other characters, right? I don't think that would affect anything for Will and Astarion to be friends or not in the story, would it? Maybe, I don't know.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
And
interesting
that
times.
was the post office episode. We spent like almost like 40 minutes in here. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, that was locked? Okay, whatever. So I think that was the only building room we didn't check out.
A few days in a jail cell.
There might be something else. Let's go check on the Mind Flare again. We did do a long rest. There's blood here, but that blood was here before, right? Is this new blood? I don't remember this blood before, guys. Hold on. Sometimes this camera is like... I think it might have been here. I just don't remember. It just doesn't let you go down there. I have to do this thing. I mean, that's the most I can go. I guess we can zoom in. It's not really going to show us anything of interest. Oh, look. A hand. A palm print and fingerprints. And okay, so that is a nice detail. But I don't know. Unfortunately, we can't dust for fingerprints here. There's no mechanics for, there's no like maybe tape or something. Maybe it's some kind of magical spell to like copy the fingerprints and palm prints of that blood. Alternatively, some kind of magic to analyze the DNA in the blood. So this goes all the way over here. So like, this is just probably the blood from the people we killed over here that one time. Perhaps. I think we should probably like take a look around just in case there's some like...
So many roads. Dry hay, coarse feed.
I think we just Yeah, I think we'd talked to them before, and they said that just to, in case there's like other dead bodies.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
I think they're talking about the same thing.
I think I'll still keep something sharp by the door. Just in case.
No, you should, because there's a mind flare guy on the loose. Sorry about that, but just warning you. I think the kid is fine over here. Interesting that it's red, but oh, it's just because it's the outside door. But would they get mad at me if I use that door?
She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
I'll close your door for you. You know, you don't want to let the air out. You know, could affect the heating bill. I mean, it's kind of like, is it spring or summery time? Feels like it's like springtime.
I know, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Cozy bed. They're cold, so it's probably like, it could be like March or something maybe. Do they tell you the date on anywhere? I don't think so, huh? Journal. That'd be cool. Here's some fire, guys. Warm up. Any sightings of mind flare? Anybody? Yeah, check in, make sure everyone's safe.
Do I have to spell it out? Your own business. Mind it.
Oh, sorry. I was just trying to warn you about potential serial killer on the loose. Have you seen anything?
You might be a nuisance, but at least neither of us got blown up, eh?
Indeed. Well, let me know. Okay, so also another thing, we wanted to bury the body of the dominatrix. I saw a cool movie recently, A New Love in Tokyo, about dominatrix. It's like a Japanese pink film. It was pretty fun, Also, I watched The Piano Teacher. It's kind of an SM movie as well. Not so fun. Anyways, so we could find a good place over here by the Gur to bury the body. I don't think we'll find their family.
And taking their fair shares? We've had plenty for everyone.
The last cemetery we saw was in the Shadow Curse lands, right? There's a church. Oh, you know, there's a cemetery over there. Let's go bury them over there. That's a good idea.
Nothing less will do.
Let's go to the temple. And we even took out a body to investigate it that one time. There's an empty casket over there. By the way, I don't think that blood trail with the handprint was from the people we killed. I think it was leading to the windmill, perhaps. Maybe we'll follow it back later. Follow the trail later. Looks like they took our food supplies. Okay, so how did that oh, it's still there. It just popped in. Oh, they're giving it back. They're like, oh, like here are the used up dishes and stuff. You don't need them. Okay, I'll like get you some more supplies later. Thanks. Cool. You know, it's like when people return their Tupperware back to you. So that never happens. They always keep it. Anyways, so do we have any new info?
Thank you. Now Brilgo's name has been cleared, we can extend our help to the refugees once more.
Okay. So
Thank you.
So now that because we got the evidence to the Dumbo, she no longer feels like it was Bilgor or whatever who was the killer or something, or the refugee, or it was refugee. Yeah, Bilgor was the person who died, right? So they're no longer suspecting the refugees. That's cool.
Looks like we're opening back up to the refugees. No rest for the wicked.
Wait, you're saying you're wicked? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because they're so annoyed. It's like they're xenophobic or something. Do you get to say anything about it?
Well, it'd be nice to be back on soup duty. People really smile at you when they get hot soup.
Oh, that's right, yeah. He's the one of the good ones. Okay, so let's go bury this person. Can we go out this way? How do we get to the cemetery? Oh, this way. We got a hole here. Wait. Did we fight this person before? No, someone else put him out here. And then this is the cabinet. Actually, we put the person back in there, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, so that's good. So, fuck. There's no. I kind of want to. Okay, how about we just replace? Let's take that body out of there.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Indeed, and not buried in the ground. That's like.
Hey, good looking.
Probably, I guess, the most Karlak thing she could say at a cemetery. Okay, let's put this away. Let's maybe. Should we throw? I mean, because this is just okay. Like, should we disrespect the monster? I mean, let's just because like it was an evil monster that was trying to kill us, but it can be reformed, perhaps. I don't know. Is this we can put him in here? Yeah, over here somewhere. Perhaps in the afterlife get reformed. Drop. Oh wait, can we like put it this way? There we go. You're gonna get buried in the coffin later. All right. So let's remember, who was this person's name again?
The pride of the gate.
It was like, let's take a look at her name.
What's cooking?
Fionn Goldgrind, of course, Field Goldgrind. So then here we bury Fionn Goldgrind. Shit, I wonder like I can't even throw her because she's too heavy. We gotta place her better. One second. Okay, yeah. So let's put her I think if we're facing this way, she's gonna fall down better. Not quite. It's kind of like I have to like, it's kind of like diagonally up where she goes when I drop her. Okay, now she got dropped over there for some reason. Was I not facing the right way? It could just depend on the terrain. It's just all wonky. Can I move them? I can't even move them. So now they go in that direction. Maybe because I'm on a higher platform or level, no? Like I'm higher above here. No, it doesn't work like that. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna have to keep on doing it until it's the best we can do. We could also maybe push them a bit. You think we can do a push? Invalid target. Okay, this is a little bit more. It's a little harder than I thought it would, guys. Hold on a second. We got to get the body just right. What if I do it like this? Facing this way. No. What if I'm like this? The first time was the best we got. The first time we dropped her, that was the best. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Kind of. All right. Best we can do. Okay. Fionn Gold Grind. We never really met her. We don't really know too much about her. We know that was a great dominant person in the bedroom, and they probably were big into gold. It would have been a sight to see, and Lae'zel definitely would have liked to have some time with her. But you know what? There's gonna be other brothels probably in the Baldur's Gate. Wait, no, let's not. Okay, no, let's not talk about. Let's talk about Gold Grind. Gold Grind. Again, we don't know her that well, but she seemed like she was like the one that brought in the most people in at the brothel. There was a brothel called Caress. Karlach, you're not very good at this. Anyways, let's bury her up, and there we go. Well, you know what? We're gonna find your killer, and we're gonna avenge you. I wonder if I could talk to a person. Because we never tried that, right? And as long as we didn't kill them ourselves, if we didn't kill them ourselves, we could talk to them, right? Talk to person, talk to dead. And we already have that equipped, so we can actually use it. But it seems like she's not glowing, so maybe we can't. You know what? Let's have her say her final words.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
But to help solve this case, Fionn, we want some more information, you know? So, let's see, what were you doing when you died exactly?
Seeking
answers. What answers did you seek?
My boy had a secret. Evil secret.
What was this bad secret?
Killed folk.
Uh-oh.
Slowly.
Oh, shit.
He liked it.
Did your son kill you? Oh. Interesting. Wow, this has been the most information we've ever gotten from Speak to the Dead. Good thing I remembered. Usually it's like very limited information we get. Okay, so we can surmise that it probably was this. I mean, that it was the son that killed her, but is that the most important question? We have the list, so we don't really need to know the next target. I mean, I guess it would be beneficial to know the next person on the list that's gonna go, but I also want to kind of confirm that it was his son. But this is probably the most pertinent question. Who was your son's next target?
Ilmater Temple.
Okay, well then.
Didn't see exactly.
We already knew someone was killed here. So there potentially could be more people that he killed that's not on the list, but let's confirm whether it was the son that killed you. Did your son kill you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Grinned. Whole
Wow.
time.
That's horrible
The
to
spell's power wanes.
see your son grinning
You can ask
at
no
you
more questions.
as he's killing you. That's some horror book stuff. Okay. Well, may you rest in peace.
Basket is bored. Basket wants to murderize.
Basket, shh. This is a funeral. You don't say those kind of things at funerals, all right? No more killing for you, Basket.
Oh, dry shite.
All right. So now we know that it was the son is the killer. Could we divulge this information to somebody else? The detective already left, I think, right? They're not at Stress Crest. We can go check and see. Would any of these people care? By the way, we need to keep finding those freaking body parts of that clown. I imagine these things aren't body parts. Can we talk to these things? I mean, why would we be able to talk to these hands? They don't got mouths. Are you ever gonna use that body? There's a cemetery over there. We could help you bury it.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding dribbles?
Just those two body parts we already showed you. Do you think there's more body parts at the circus? We found that one hand over here. Like, it would almost feel like there could be more around somewhere around here. You think this is an actual portal? This is like where we were transported, I think Karlak, that one time to Jurassic Kingdom. But if we sit down, oh my gosh, there's so much flies here. But we gotta, for science, we gotta check and see if this is a portal or not. No. Ugh. Is this a portal? Can't get there. As if it's some kind of magical item that's preventing us from using the portal. Possibly. Okay, so there's no portal back. So that's interesting. That's like the only way to get to that little part of the game is to get transported by the genie. There's no way back there. Good thing we did get the weapon in the chest there. You seen any more of Dribble's body parts?
Trito.
Do you have any more animal potions to talk to
I
animals?
have lots of stuff just for you.
You don't have any more speak to animal potions. I've run out of those. I mean, we don't really need them because I've got the spell, but it's just nice to have for other characters. Nice shoes. You know, we don't have those shoes. Let's buy those nice shoes. These are nice camp shoes. Delicate shoes. Thank you. And actually, let's gift them. Should we give them? Nah, let's not give them. Pacha likes the shoes.
Bye-bye now. Come back to Papa soon.
Papa. Okay, I don't think anyone cares about the murders here. Are we gonna get different dialogue options? I don't think so from her. It was always only the main player character.
There is a great love amongst you.
Oh, bring a leader, right? Okay, same thing. Where we left baskets over there somewhere. Forgot to join up. Basket was maybe doing something naughty. Like playing around with corpses or something. I don't know what Basket's up to. Basket loves murderizing, but maybe not, because Basket, if they're already dead, Basket wouldn't really care once, you know, wouldn't want to do anything weird with a corpse. Anyways, you know, like chop it up or something.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Alright, not as bad, whatever. Let's get back over here, and then I think we'll go check the windmill. Do you sniff any murderers around here?
Blood in the circus without Benji. Aww.
Sorry. I'll let you know next time there's more blood. There's some blood over here if you want to sniff it.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson. Oh, hold on. There'll be plenty of...
Looks like there's no murdering out here. So then the blood goes this way. This is probably the blood we did go to the... Yeah, I think we already looked at this blood before. I just forgot about it. It goes to the windmill. But that was from the first killing. Let's go check and see if our Mind Flayer friend has returned. We did do a long rest. Probably could have moved on to the city, you know. They're gone for sure. Yeah, I don't think they're ever coming back. They probably gone to the city, which reminds me, we gotta go to the city now. I don't think there's anything else we gotta do here. We buried Fion Gold Grind. And we visited all the rooms. And now it's time to talk to Gortash. Gortash is expecting us. We've been keeping him waiting for so long. Might as well say hello. Excuse me. What do they say now that we already passed by here? Did you even notice that we just went around?
Move along.
Okay, you don't care anymore. I guess because Gortash also probably was informed everybody through these automatons that like, oh, we're special guests and stuff. We're special, we can do whatever we want.
Get moving! Unless you want a belly full of steel.
Jeez Louise. There we go. Up, yeah, okay, we went up that before. We went this way. We did all this. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, should we tell them about what Fiona said? Fiona Goldgrind. You talked to us.
Your pleasure is mine, sweetie.
Her own son had killed her. It's horrible. And so we got a list of other people on the list. By the way, let's take a look at that list. Who else is on the list? Is it even in our quest log? Disable the steel watch. We gotta disable them. There's with the rune powder bomb. That's right. We can destroy the steel watch foundry. The foundry's in Lower City. Oh right. That's a big mission we'll do next time probably. We're gonna probably do all the big missions next time. This is just kind of a filler episode maybe. Free Orpheus. There was like the list of the killer, serial killer list somewhere. Was Dribbles on the list? The Cazador Palace, we gotta do that as well. Confront the Elder Brain. The Duke is in the city, right?
You do not want to know.
Yeah, taking the Baldur's Gate. Oh, he's like prisoner. That's a thing. He's in prison. He's like with the big three, right? Or the big two now. He was infected with that tadpole. Yeah. The toy thing. Right. Fireworks. Blade of Frontier. I don't know where the quest for to solve the quest of the temple murder.
Much better to make drinks. True talent.
Whatever. Did we even have a list on us? It's one of these things probably. Bloodstained Parchment. Could be that one. Field report on the first Lower City Pass. Lower City Pass.
I don't think this kind of establishment.
To Baldur's Gate, the pass bears a wax and seal. Did we get this from somewhere? I forgot where we got that. That's why they don't care we pass through anymore. So this is the list. The Temple of Baal. Yeah. Duke killed. Father Lorgon killed. Dribbles. So he is on the list, Dribbles. So it's all connected. Frank. So we have to go to all these places and tell them and warn them. Lower City. They're all Lower City now. Upper City. Okay, so they're making their way to inside Baldur's Gate. Last Circus of the Last Days. They're into open-handed. Yeah, Elfsong Tavern. Lower City. Oh, it started in Lower City, so we should go to the tavern and investigate that murder scene. That's one thing we gotta do for sure to get more clues.
A scant few customers today.
Yeah, it looks like no one's gonna say anything else about the murders. The elephant is already gone, right? Yeah, so they're gone already. Okay. Let's have a talk with Gortash and then make our way to the Lower City. If we don't check out the new crime scene tonight, then we'll do it next time. Excuse me, I need to say Gortash. So is this gonna be the ceremony or not? Is this just talking to him before the ceremony? Because if this is gonna be like a ceremony, we should before. I'm not invited to inauguration. This is not okay. So this is inauguration. Okay, so let's dress up. Okay, let's go Let's make sure we're well dressed for the ceremony.
Under Gortash's charms without him casting nary a spell.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Yes.
Most people are idiots, Will. You can lure them into a dragon's maw if you promise a bag of sweets.
The people aren't stupid, Astarion. They're scared. Gortash provoked a damned war and then promised them safety.
Yeah, I don't think so little of people, Starion.
It's the same principle.
I mean, if you look at it that way.
Are they going to arrest us?
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way
Calm
to
down,
the
dear.
audience chamber.
It won't happen, I swear.
Tell me what you were doing in the house.
We didn't talk to. Okay, I don't think we talked to any of these people, huh?
He wasn't even there.
It's the waiting that's hard. If we could just talk to one of the fists, it would be as clear as day that we're not criminals.
Are they going to arrest us? Have you heard anything about what it's like in the prisons? Actually,
Yeah,
don't tell me.
Okay, fine.
I don't want to know.
Luckily, my friends didn't stay there that long. But if you get into jail, I'll try to help you out. Okay?
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
No time to talk. I have clients to brief, and they're as sharp as spoons.
I ain't saying nothing to nobody until I've had my trial.
That's smart.
Oh, leave it out. I've got a trial coming up, and I need to rememberize my lines.
I don't know, dear.
Is expecting
I don't know.
Hello.
This is the armory, not a bloody open
Oh.
house. Fists only.
I need to
Now
find a
clear
room
off.
to dress to change because we're going to this big ball or inauguration. I'm also a little dirty. I need to wash up. So a star, you're dirty. I think we're all kind of dirty. We need to go. Where's the clothes? Oh, we can go back to the temple, I guess. There's a nice little pool in there. We did. There was a bath at the brothel as well. But do you have one nearby? Any place to wash up? And do you have anything to trade? We're looking for animal speaking potions.
Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
But we got Will here. He's a big friend of the Flaming Fist. He's kind of he's almost like a member, almost an honorary member, perhaps. I don't know. Interesting. Anything about my requirements? Were you not informed? Trading license first. Seek the cause for her sour mood. Interesting. Let's like look into our sour mood here. We have not great intelligence, but we have bolstering magic. But we might want to save that for the inauguration. There might be something happening at the inauguration. Let's save that and just give this a go. We have 3 inspirations. Let's use one. Ooh, yeah.
Can't believe they put that mindless metal Ragresham in my armory. Steel watchers. Stupid thing'll probably decapitate me for cleaning the bloody mace rack.
Yeah, we need to take him out. I can help you with that. Steel watchers make me uneasy. A weapon in my palm would put my mind at rest. Would that work? That's basically the option we get for doing that. Yeah, and maybe you got some good ones I can buy off you. What do you say?
Finally, someone who sees sense. Strong folk wielding strong blades. That's what keeps folk safe. not those glorified golems. I don't have anything fancy, but you're welcome to take a look.
Alright, cool. Okay, so let's see. We got smoke powder arrows. So these are the same armor sets we've seen before. Nothing too spectacular. We're not really wanting to buy much armor right now. We have a lot of good armor, is the thing. Like, we already have some good ones. And none of these are popping out off. Like, this one looks kind of cool. Studded leather armor. This is a light armor. I feel like this is probably a good armor for the inauguration. Or the big ball for Will, I think. Will does light armor, right? It's 1,771. No. No, thank you. We can sell. Look at this. Oh, that's just we sold that to them, right? That's what that's. Didn't we have this? I sold you my diamond. I don't think it was for anything important, right? I guess we can come back and rebuy it, right? But it just looks so nice that I feel like maybe it could have been useful for something else besides selling it, but probably not. Dark has Shard's cool embrace. We should have gave him that to freaking Shadowheart. Oh, actually, never mind, because maybe if she's no longer aligned with Char, so actually that's good. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good. But for a playthrough where like she keeps her loyalty to Char, we can give that to her. Okay, so do we want anything really? We have a good amount of these stuff. Yeah, she's right. She doesn't have much anything. Nothing too special. All right.
Stay sharp, stranger. In these times, all we can trust are the blades in our hands.
Yeah, we're gonna recruit her to fight off the Steel Watchers.
All we can do is be patient.
It's always good to have someone on the inside. Interesting. Starian, I know you want to break in right now, but now is not the time, you know?
Are they going to arrest us?
And look, there's a whole, wow, there's like all this stuff back there. Calm down, Astarian. We're not gonna do. This is not the heist episode. Maybe in a couple of nights we'll come back for a heist. Anything else over here? No. All right, we need to get cleaned up. Surely they would, by the dormitories they have, you know, the baths or the showers or something. Oh, here we go. Here's our changing room. If only we could dip in. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. We could do a little bit of a photo session. Just as a quick one. Like we could do like a as if. What about a good bath? We can like do like a wide shot of them just hanging out in the tub.
Don't be shy.
And the thing is that with photo mode, you can clip through. Clip through. The thing is the posing. What would be a good pose for that? Like the sitting down, perhaps sitting down. Also, there's a cool voguing pose that is kind of them sitting down a bit. The thing is the tail, like this could be a almost kind of like they're relaxing with their arms out on the too bad the arms aren't further up to kind of rest on the yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work. Also, it doesn't, oh, we have to get even closer. We have to get like, because it doesn't let us go further in.
All right. What now?
That's the furthest we can go. Because there is like a limit to how far you can push in the character. But I think it's gonna have to be, see, that's the furthest we can go in. Yeah, the tail's gonna be an issue too. So I don't think that's gonna work. So let's do just a regular sitting down, I guess. Kneeling could be, no. It's gonna be like just like a relax, you know, chilling, having a little break, and it'll be an angle where it looks better, and they'll probably have to be facing the other way. They could be facing each other even. And it has to be cropped in a way so we don't see the tail clipping. That's the thing. Something like that. It's a little too small to have all four of them in here. We could do it, but then that would take forever. Well, maybe, you know, at some point we'll find a bigger tub. It's like a jacuzzi. Wait, so this is a kneeling one. This actually isn't that bad. Kneeling. What are the other sitting ones like? This one's even more relaxed. It'll be like a lower angle, so it may not completely make sense from this angle, but oh, should they be like really close to each other? It could be something like this, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot we can't go further back. That's the thing. That's why it has to be kind of. It could be okay. There's more. They need a little bit more. They need their space to like clean up, you know. And then they'll get a little closer. At some point in your imagination, you know. So then we could have Scratch looking in. Okay, so it has to be cropped where we don't see the tail, and we're gonna have to move Pacha up maybe a little bit more. And it's also the expression on. It should be more like, yeah, like we could do the sleep, feeling good and relaxed, and then maybe she could just be happy. Scratch wants to get in. Let me in, guys. Let me in. It has to be something like that. Do we want... Oh, fuck. The fucking lantern is outlined. I hate when that happens. I can't remove the outline of the lantern up there. It would be nice to have the lantern there. What is this? Potatoes? Looks like potatoes. Hope it's not feces. It's not the best angle because it's freaking tail. If we do it kind of like, we can, I guess we could zoom in as well. Yeah. It's gonna be something like that. I want Pacha to look at this way, maybe. Or it could be kind of like this. And that kind of... Does that hide the tail even better? I don't know. And then we zoom in a little bit. Maybe get the lantern out of the way. The lamp. I mean, it's not that noticeable, the lamp with the outline. Because we could do some... there's more noticeable. Like, should we just completely crop out the... Yeah. That's gonna have to do. We can't go that wide because the tail is gonna is clipping. But you know, so they're having their nice little bath there, and then nice relaxing time, and they all take turns. They take turns, you know. Will and a starring go in there at some point.
Watch your back.
So we're gonna change into some fancy outfits. Let's get cleaned up. Probably that's this is nice, but it's not the one for the inauguration. Then we have a better one. Maybe this one. This is actually kind of nice for the inauguration. And then
Where am I needed?
What does Will have? We might have to scrounge around for something better. Because we can't really go with this to the inauguration. And this is nice, but I feel like it's too pajama-y to... But it doesn't have to be a pajama-y. And then we already have some nice ones. We have... Oops, not that. This one. No. I think this is going to be the one. Yeah. They have to play the role, the part. It's going to be a fancy inauguration party, right?
Let's get going.
And then we have this one. And we got the new shoes that matches with it. Really nice. Look at that. Looking snazzy. We could do a group photo. So do we have another outfit for Will? I feel like... What was the other one? The absolute... absolute outfit. How does this look on Will? Not bad, not bad. That might be the best we have for Will. There's probably some back at camp somewhere. But that'll have to do. This is the one he was wearing before. Snug purple shirt. Again, we'll do some serious shopping at the mall when we get to Baldur's Gate. The proper inner city.
Got a long road ahead.
I imagine there'll be plenty there. All right, we did it. Should we take a group photo before we go? Just a quick one, like with a fun little thing, little poses and stuff we can do. That's not gonna take forever. Yeah, we can do it. And then, yeah, we could just do some random stuff here. Random, fun stuff for the big old inauguration. I mean, it's just gonna be a crowning ceremony, but maybe there could be a cool after party, you know. That's enough picture taking. Let's go. And then scratch. Basket's around here somewhere too, but I don't think they want to take a picture. Okay, so this turned out to be a pretty heavy photo mode episode. See, sometimes I just get in the mood to take a bunch of photos. That's a good one. That'd be fine. Yapping. Could this be the thumbnail picture? Maybe. Who knows? I mean, you know at this point because you've seen it already. Because you're in the future. Lovely. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Basket. You don't want to miss on the fun. There might be murderizing there. I'm pretty sure Orin is gonna be there. She's like a wild murderous witch lobster thing. I'm sure you'll be into seeing what she does. All right, let's go.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Or we can mingle before we go. Wow. Okay, so there's a bunch of people here. Interesting. So when is this thing starting, guys?
Cult army on the march, killer on the loose, and Mistress Dorenbold still drags me hither and thither.
Hither and thither. Oberon. Lady Oberon's bodyguard. Oberon. Lady Dorenbold's bodyguard. Have we met these people? The Lady Dor? I don't think so. Lady Oberon. So Oberon, isn't that the name? I just watched A Midsummer's Night Dream, the 1999 version with Pfeiffer and a bunch of other people, Kevin Kline, and it was pretty fun. And Oberon, isn't Oberon the king of the fairies? That's probably my favorite Shakespeare.
Lord Portier could descend any moment.
It's just the most fun, but I don't particularly like how Oberon wins at the end. Kind of pretty much like he used the magic flower to cause mischief, make people fall in love with each other, and then he and Titania, the fairy queen, get back together. It's like, I guess it's a nice comedy. They get back together, but it's interesting because I read like there's like a queer theory analysis of Midsummer's Night Dream, and like potentially there's readings that like Titania was perhaps in a relationship with one of her followers, her fairy followers, and the whole thing between the Oberon and Titania was that they were fighting because Oberon wanted the changeling child that Titania had, that she was taking care of, because of this, her supposedly friend but could have been lover had to, I think they died or something, so now she's taking care of her, of the kid, of the changeling kid. Anyways, it's there's a lot of interpretations that, kind of how the dream sequence moments in the middle of the play represent like the freedom to be queer, really, and to just have fun. And then it books end with like more heteronormativity. It begins with like those two characters like in love, and like the father wants to marry his daughter and stuff, all that stuff. But then it ends again with the hetero couples back together. But like, you can interpret the middle as kind of like the fancy, fun, in the woods, queer story of just exploring those fantasies there. And I don't know, it's an interesting, queer reading of it that I read about. I might talk about it more on my other channel at some point. Anyways, but Oberon, yeah. So Lady Oberon, we don't know who that is. Did we talk to this person? The bodyguard.
You hear? My lady says Absolute's army's on the march. There's watchers. We'll hold the line. You best believe.
Lord, Archduke, God. I'll call Gortash what he wants. As long as Lord Chatfield pays me for all this waiting around.
Yeah, when is it gonna get started?
Show some decorum. This is a stately occasion.
What? You don't like our outfits? I think we look really good.
Soldier?
Don't we?
Go on.
I like how there's a little cut in your top there where your heart glows.
Always.
It is a really good outfit on you. Oh fuck, we forgot to wash our faces. We washed everything but our faces.
Sparks.
Luckily, have some sponges on me. There you go. Washing our faces. I think Astarion washed up, right? Did Will? We forgot to wash Will up. But I think he's been clean this whole time. Will has the best hygiene.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Okay. Should we have a bite to eat before we head into the ceremony?
Broth's bubbling, no time to talk.
You don't need any help? I can help you out, maybe not actually, because we're dressed nice. We don't want to get her clothes dirty. I'll help you out afterwards. Audience chamber, bloody blah blah. What you doing there? Oh, you're preparing some food.
Sorry,
Sorry, these dukes are working me to the bone.
Yeah, I'm gonna take these dukes out later. Yeah, maybe we'll start a little bit of a staff uprising. Who knows? You seem annoyed. Lord Porter's attendant.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
Okay, you're more nervous than annoyed. Where are all the masters and lords and ladies? They must be inside already.
You're free to explore, within reason.
Oh, well, thank you. Not that I need your permission. I would have done it anyways.
Hush. Patriarchs are upstairs. Lord Janeth could call for me at any moment.
Patriarch. Alright, very dutiful, very dutiful. This is the person that was cutting up. Yeah, okay, so we already talked to them. And did we talk to these people over here? I think not, huh?
I'm all for Gortash, but those clankers, they don't sit right with me.
Because they do your job better than you and without complaining. It is unnerving.
Imagine where we'd be without them. The city would be overrun. They're all that's keeping this cult at bay.
He has a point. They make people feel safe, if nothing else.
Ha! You hear this? Tell my friends how safe you feel with those metal giants stamping about.
Yeah, it's too early in history to have these robots taken over, you know. We gotta wait until there's no more scarcity and everyone's provided for, and then they can do all the hard work, the robots. But until then, until we're still being exploited by the monarchy and or the bourgeoisie, we have to take control ourselves and make sure they don't replace us with these robots. Beings of steel and smoke, nothing natural about them. Yeah, I mean, Pacha is a druid, but also it's like, what if Pacha's like a solar punk druid? Like, if we can, you know, make use of the robots to, you know, not replace us, but work alongside us and help us and work for the people, then maybe, you know, and be sustainable, environmentally friendly and all that, and, you know, maybe they can be beneficial to us. You know, what if we do that? But I don't think that's any pathway here to put solar panels on these robots and make them, you know, our allies. But maybe there's a magical spell. Okay. They'll turn on you. I've seen the Absolute's army. No, we're safe. I don't know. I guess maybe Pacha would say this. They're disgusting beings of steel and smoke. Nothing natural about them. Maybe if we develop some magic to get them closer to nature, maybe. But until then.
All right, calm down. Just making conversation.
Don't let them get to you, Nop. All kinds of funny folk in the city right now.
And I imagine every time I talk to them, they all talk to us.
Lady Alia says jump, and I jump. That's the way of things.
Never mind.
Lord Shattershield says Gortash won't be letting outsiders in. Good thinking, you ask me.
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Hell's hallows. The ceremony's gone on for days, seems like.
Oh shit, they already start? Let's get out of here. Let's get in there. Anybody else? I think we talked to everybody.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Whoa. Okay, wait, hold on, Karlak. We can maybe use this to our advantage. Maybe you can pretend to be a Steel Watch, and then you can get in, infiltrate, and then we can blow them all up from there. You know. By the way, Karlak, you forgot to put your shoes on. Yeah, but maybe Karlak doesn't really want to put shoes on. I mean, her extremities may be really hot, you know, get too sweaty in socks and shoes. Interesting. Could we get a fix from these Steel Watchers? Maybe they can serve a purpose for now. So we do want to know where the foundry is. We don't know, I guess. But I do want to hopefully help fix Karlak's engine. But obviously they're just mistaken. There's no way they know how to fix it. So I feel like this, you know, they're silly AI robots. They get so much wrong and stuff. So obviously, so I don't think they're going to be able to fix it. There's no point in asking this. Where's the Steel Watch Foundry? And if they can, we can go there to the foundry and ask someone there. Where is the Steel Watch Foundry?
The Steel Watch Foundry is off limits to visitors. This malfunctioning unit can escort itself back.
Oh. Well, I guess we can ask everything. Yeah, that's what Damon said too about the malfunctioning thing. So, do you know how to fix it, by the way?
Yeah. Hey, Metal Man, if I report to this foundry, can my engine be fixed?
Your make is very obsolete. Repairing your engine would be not only impractical, but impossible. Report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Tell me something I don't know.
Too bad. We knew that. We figured. But Karlak, why don't you pretend that you are one and be like, I'm malfunctioning. I don't know where to go. Please direct me. I don't know what my map functions are malfunctioning.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Well, we're gonna see him be inaugurated. I actually want to know a little bit more about his history. What do you know about Lord Gortash, and why is he getting crowned as, like, the Duke or whatever?
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the Edict of Bane. See you around, soldier.
Yeah, see ya. And the next time I see you, you'll probably be dismantled yourself. Okay, Karlak.
I'd love to, thanks.
Put some shoes on, please. What kind of... You don't have any cool shoes?
Can't give up now.
Does Pacha have more cool shoes for you? Who else has shoes? What we got? Always got is sandals. We got these shoes and these brown shoes. I feel like the tasteful boots are better. Oh, I actually put that on Pacha instead. So wait, I switched with. Oh yeah, so here are the nice shoes that Pacha was wearing. So these are the ones I want to give to Karlak.
What a charmer.
Oh, we have these black ones too. Actually, those are better. I mean, this does match, but this one is, they are nicer. It still works, still matches it. The design is kind of similar to the design on the vest. The design on the shoe. How does everyone else look? Let's look at their shoes. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Eh, that's fine. Okay. Let's go.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Hope we're not rolling too late. Whoa. Should we go take a seat over there, probably? Interesting. Can we talk to everybody? On the map. Okay, as long as we don't get too close to over here, the cutscene won't start, maybe?
Silence! I don't want to miss a single word.
Are they starting? Are they starting?
Do mind your manners.
Excuse me. I just wanted a drink.
I beg your pardon, but have some decorum.
Oh, we have to look for. Here, these are all the. Oh, this is a servant. Okay. The aristocracy is like sitting down, I imagine, already. Servant. Okay, they're all servants.
A proud day for the Flaming Fist, and for all of Baldur's Gate.
I don't know. You think we can put a stop to this? What if, like, we have somebody sneaking somewhere up there? You think they'll... there's no way to put a stop to it here. We have to do it at another point. Because if we attack here... Look, 206 HP. There's, like, 8 of them in here, probably. Yeah, like 8 of them. That's not good. We're not gonna be able to survive. So we gotta be clever. What if we can poison something?
Shh.
An Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
No distractions, please.
Oh wait, you're the same one. I was like, I just talked to your twin.
Please, not now.
Sorry. The road's not gonna say anything interesting, I don't think, right?
Be vigilant, citizen.
Nope. Any new dialogue from people?
Always good to talk, my friend.
Nope. We look so good in our cool outfits. In our fancy outfits. Will's does kind of stand out as not as shiny, but we couldn't find other ones.
That's a leader, that is.
And I think Will just general is more of a casual fashion guy. I'm gonna trigger a cutscene. I know if I get too close. I want to talk to these people. Patrick Amber, Lady Arrow Birch, Dillafree Sassenhensta, Lord Milan Tillerton, Ruth Sarkin, Frida Oberon. Maybe Oberon, yeah, the last name, so maybe her father is the king of the fairies. Raylene Dillard, Beatrice Meyer. Wasn't okay, we have to. Are any of these people on the kill list? Could be. I already forgot everybody's name, but maybe somebody's name will pop out. Frank. Did we see a Frank? Chef Ruber. Vari Friedrich. I imagine these are all from the upper city people. So maybe a Vari and a Friedrich around here. Callum. Do we see a Callum? Okay.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional...
Oh, where's the Duke? Oh, he's the Duke right there.
Gortash.
Duke Ravengard. All right, he's transferring
I can practically taste his blood.
the title of
from
Duke to
here.
the guy.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Right. Okay, yeah. So, right, because the father is the father was Duke, but then he's in the Fire Fist as well. He's like the leader of them or something. Okay, yeah. We were talking about this. We can't cause a scene right now. We're outnumbered. And Ravengard probably, yeah, they'll kill him. So basically, they got a tap on him. They're controlling him in order to get power, right? So that's what they're doing. So we have to like sit back and just watch for a bit and wait for the right opportunity. Most likely not tonight. To take out Gortash. Opportune moment. Gortash dies today. No. I couldn't stand to see the Steel Watch get their hands on you. Let's wait for a more opportune moment.
I don't want to put you in harm's way either. I'll wait for now. But that prick is going to pay.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
Staring underwear.
The quakes
I don't know why, but
warning. If
okay.
nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, Not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I don't know about this together business. How about something else? Let's get some more info here. I feel like he's not a complete liar. Like he's not like there's something he can tell us to help us here. I mean, I do want to say this, but why is the crown failing?
It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. The Crown's magic turned the brain into something the world has never seen. A nether brain. Its power is immense. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again.
I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of you.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Okay, so she's probably controlling the son of Gold Grinder, or at least the Gold Grinder killer wants to get into the Temple of Baal, and that's why he's killing everybody. It's all in service of Orin, and Orin wants our blood too, but we're not on the list for some reason. Maybe we're on some other list. Anyways, but I'm not afraid of her. Perhaps she and I can be allies. No. Let's get more clarification. Where are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
So the ends justify the means is what you're saying. Your usurpation of power, is so you can be the best lord and king of the city. I doubt it. But so basically the idea is that we could side with Gortash to take down Orin, because Orin seems to be the most dangerous, or seemingly, maybe in the short term, the most dangerous. And then we can take down Gortash next after taking down Orin together, or we can just be like, fuck you. We're gonna take both of you down. We don't need your help. You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city?
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods.
No,
We rule
no, thank you.
as the absolute.
The
And
absolute.
my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you
Yuck.
say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Yeah.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like the game is kind of saying that via the Emperor that what I suspected that we could, as I was saying earlier, we could side with Gortash temporarily it'll probably make this easier to fight Orin with the help of Gortash and then betray Gortash. And I'm sure that's gonna upset Karlach, and I don't think Pacha, and I don't think myself even, personally I wouldn't want to side with Gortash, so I don't really want to do that. It's gonna make it more difficult, but that's okay. As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. But I think the Emperor's indicating that we can trust Gortash not really to deceive us for the time being, at least. He's certainly possibly gonna betray us in the future. I mean, if he wants power so much, at some point he's gonna maybe take us out, and if not right away, then sometime in the distant future. And we don't want to ally with this asshole here, but we could probe his thoughts. It's gonna take a lot though, and we have -1 intelligence. Pacha's more street smarts in other ways than detecting thoughts. Examine Gortash's body, language, and expressions. Can you trust him? Maybe we could discover a lie that the Emperor can't. And we got the wisdom, we got the insight proficiency. Let's do that. Let's do that. And so here is where we're gonna use the bolstering magic boon. I knew I should save this, and I did save it, and now we're gonna use it. 15 isn't the easiest check. It's not the hardest, but it's pretty hard compared to others. Whoa, exactly 15, and that's what we use the boon.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Huh. Okay. I mean, at this moment he does. At this very moment he fully intends to, but I don't know if he'll change his mind later. But yeah, this is fun. Like, this is such a fun game because it just makes you think like, oh, I can make another character, and my other character can side with Gortash and betray him. Another character can side with Gortash and be evil with him. All these fun little options. But Pacha is a saint. Pacha's not a saint, but Pacha is a folk hero. Yes. The hell with your pact. And we shall be allies. Oh yeah, what kind of character would be allies with Orin? I've got more like a vampire-y character that could probably be Orin's best friend. Yeah. Okay, anyways. As allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. The thing is that, like, we know we through the insight we know that he can be trusted for now. But this doesn't technically apply. But again, we can mean that he won't be trusted in the future. And I don't know. I don't really want to say this. Like we're not gonna. Let's just say this: as allies, it seems none of you can be trusted. Well, that's the thing. Like, okay, this might be actually more accurate to what Pacha's feeling. Fuck your pact. To the hells with your pact.
What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision.
Are you gonna attack us?
Is compromised.
What?
One among you is an imposter, a faceless.
What?
Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
An imposter? But who in the hells?
Let this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
Yeah, you're all pragmatic. I get it, Emperor. I feel like Pacha is like even more idealist than me. So I don't think she would ever really consider doing the siding with Gortash even for a bit. I mean, both of these are rejections, but this one's just harsher. I mean, I guess this one's like you're on your own, and this is like more like ambivalent, more like Pacha doesn't care. Like, I don't, whatever. Well, you do what you do. That's your business. I'm gonna leave or something. You know, this is what Pacha feels, but this is definitely gonna immediately cause animosity at this very moment. Maybe we can delay a fight if we say this one. I mean, does this mean like you're on your own to stop Orin? You're on your own to take over the brain, and I'll stop Orin by myself? It's kind of not clear. I don't want to be like, you know, like whatever. You're on your own with this whole Baldur's Gate situation. We're out of here. We're leaving Baldur's Gate, or we don't care. We'll just focus on ourselves, which is not very much a Pacha thing to say. I think maybe this is the one. You're a dead man. I can't. We're gonna get into the fight though. I mean, we have the option to attack, but I just feel like this is gonna be a fight, and I don't really want to fight right now. This is, I think, is gonna be a fight. You're a dead man. Like those are fighting words right now. You're on your own, Gortash.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Right. I think this is the response Pacha would do. I have no interest in the sham. The thing is that, like, could there be something here? Is there something that could happen here that it would be good to be here and witness? The attempted assassination, perhaps? By some third party? I want to say this and then still like lurk in the background. But I suspect that if we do this, we won't see the ceremony. It just feels very defeatist, like, whatever, let's get it over with. Nothing we can do about it. But you deserve some respect somehow because you're this new duke. But I don't respect you. I have no interest in this sham of a ceremony.
Then allow me to peek it for you.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect.
Fuck off.
Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter.
There's no way I'm reconsidering siding with you, Gortash.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
Yeah, right.
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
No, I object. It's interesting since it's prepared to object, so we're gonna be stopped. I feel like we can safely do this without starting a battle right now. We might have another opportunity to withhold. Prepare to object.
Don't. You will only invite his ire and your own death.
You're right, Emperor. You're right. It's gonna create a freaking big old battle. We're gonna have to fight 8 of these steel watches. We're not really ready or prepared. We're in the awful position. We're right in the middle. We're surrounded. Oh my gosh! And who knows how powerful he is? Gortash is pretty powerful, I imagine. He's probably one of the late game bosses, if not the final boss. So it's like, damn. We have to be smart about this. We gotta keep quiet. I know Garlic is gonna be seething, but we gotta be smart about this. We gotta keep quiet for now.
Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Okay, that's why we saw the underwear earlier, because we were in the inventory when they cut to the cutscene. And now we're inside them. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at your underwear. Okay, no. Damn. So the thing is that even if we had tried to stop it, it wouldn't have worked, I don't think, because first of all, Raven Guard is mind wiped and mind controlled by the parasite and everything, and no one really, all these uppity people, all these bourgeois aristocrats, like bougie, they're not, I mean, they're not actually, they wouldn't be considered bourgeoisie because they're aristocrats, but they would be on the Gortash side, because all they care about is just, you know, remaining in power. There's Lady Oberon. I want to talk to them. They're going away. We gotta talk to Karlak first. Are they all gonna leave? Can we take a? I'm sure we can keep talking to Karlak. This guy's staying here, so these people we can talk to whenever. The little exclamation mark doesn't go away if you talk to somebody else, does it?
An historic day, the city's first Archduke.
Okay, they're not actually leaving. Oh wait, those people, are they leaving? No, well, I think they're just gonna hang out here. Okay. Yes, I mean, look, we couldn't make a scene at this moment. No one would have believed us that the Absolute takes over. Like, we gotta plan this out, Karlak.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him?
I mean, Karlak loves this, gonna love this one. But I think, you know, Pacha has to offer a little bit of a balance, you know, not be so fiery and immediately thinking violence compared to Karlak. He seemed like an absolute fraud in a very nice coat.
Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
Well, I mean, I feel like this is the better answer, right? They certainly, like, the ladies and lords are probably not as afraid as, of course, the everyone else, the peasants and such, but like, and the serfs, but like, they at least fear going against Gortash for sure. So they do have that fear in them. They'll do whatever it takes to feel safe and protect their class.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the Absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than me. Gortash isn't their salvation. He's the monster at the gate.
Indeed.
So, we have a shape changer at our camp. Good luck finding her. You could watch out for anyone acting strangely, but, well, you know the lunatics we camp with.
Yes. So we're pretty sure it's Orin is there now. It's like the shapeshifter. The thing is, did the choice we make kill one of our companions? Like, when she shapeshifts into somebody else, what does she do with the original person, you know? Are they dead? That's very unfortunate, but that's like a severe consequence to one of the options, right? That's, I guess, wouldn't entirely surprise me, but that's really suck. Because and does that mean the companions who were left at camp, so Shadowheart, Gale, and Lae'zel, or is it gonna also include that kid? Yeah, I imagine. I mean, it'd be nicer for the developers just to include only the kid that's there, and if it sounds bad, and the cat, and like who else there, the angel, non-companion characters, and get rid of one of them as a consequence instead of a companion. How are we gonna be able to tell them apart? The thing is that every time we talk to somebody who Orin is transformed as, there's always a point where they kind of tell themselves, right? Interesting. Another mystery we're gonna have to solve. Damn. Can you believe this Gortash nut?
Finally, a leader with some charisma. Ravengard was quite the dullard.
Oh my gosh, some people are just stupid.
Archduke Gortash. Now there's a man who knows good business.
Right. Maybe we found the bourgeoisie right here.
With Gortash in charge, this city will thrive, as will we all, of course.
Of course, trickle down, trickle down.
Archduke Gortash, man of the people, the right people.
And there's the racist.
An Archduke! Finally someone who can stand up to those wretched absolutists.
Ravengard has not once failed this city. If he trusts Gortash, then so do I.
Duke, snap out of it, Duke. Older Ravengard.
Truest of souls, bathed in her light.
There is a fleeting connection. Your parasite communes with his, then falls quiet.
Father, my dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me just as Gortash said you would. A true soul, no less. Father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn.
Right, so Floric sent us indeed. By the gods. Right, okay, so if we say this though, maybe we shouldn't say this because he's not gonna even understand, or we may be endangering Floric if we mention Floric sent us. But I feel like not. I feel like I'm thinking about how the game would make this work. Like it'd probably just like dismiss it, like, what are you talking about, whatever. And then who's this Floric? The thing is that, like, I don't know if we want to cause more drama here, and because we're kind of posing as part of the group of the lords and ladies. But I do want to say this to see what. He's gonna just reject this, you know, but I don't think it's gonna lead to anything bad. If I say number 3, but maybe, it's funny that we felt his tadpole, but it didn't respond, so it's blocked off. So I don't think we can get to him. There's no way. Nothing we say, I think will get to him. I was thinking maybe one like this or 1 or 3 would spark something in his mind to snap out of it for a second. I don't know. New Dawn, is that what you call a tyranny the Absolute brings to Baldur's Gate?
Why do you say this? Only the shadows would name the sun a tyrant. Faerun suffers in darkness. Tyr has abandoned us. Helm's Eye has strayed. But Baldur's Gate will soon burn bright, a beacon to light the heavens. And it will be Gortash who ignites the final spark.
No, this isn't him. This is the tadpole talking.
For a brief moment, uncertainty clouds his mind, then dissipates. The astral prism vibrates in concord.
What nonsense is this?
The prism quivers once more. Ravengard falters.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Torill's first and only grand city.
There was a peak there. We actually got him to snap out of it for a second. Okay. I wonder if the choice we said was what led to that, the option we chose. All right. This is wisdom. We got +2 wisdom. Let's call our tadpole. Oh, only 2.
First comes a vision of terror. The city of Baldur's Gate taken by lithids. But beyond the terror, there is hope. You see a beaming Ravengard presiding over the sunlit city, applauded by the people. A people at peace. The true Ravengard lurks somewhere in this infected mind, seeking freedom, seeking victory.
Have we finished then?
Interesting. So maybe now this would actually be the time to say this. I'm here to help you. I know you're in there. Flork sent me.
Help me? Ah, the Black Widow caught you in her web. Floric chose shadow over light. Her betrayal burned deeper than the fires of Avernus. She's been punished for her lies. Don't let her get to you.
The Duke wants to keep Floric's location a secret. Little does he know that you've already found and freed her.
Okay. That's good. He still thinks that she's in the jail. Alright, let's talk a little over here, Will, not in front of him.
Incredible. To hear my father's voice speak those words, like a stranger wrapped in his flesh. But there's still a glimmer of him in there, calling for release. I feel it. I know it. I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge.
We'll help him out. We're just gonna take a little bit more time. Okay.
Soldier?
Nothing new there. Where did the starring go? There you are.
Yes?
Nothing to say. Okay. Alright, let's talk to the rest of these uppities. Oh, Gortash, ew. You look like a snob.
What glory our city, and what glory its future.
No.
There's something I find reassuring about him. The city's never felt so safe.
You're under his spell. Snap out of it. Well, at least we look good.
Commoner made Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I never thought I'd see the day.
Commoner. What was Gortash before? He didn't seem much like a commoner before.
What are they thinking? Giving a fellow like that such power? I give him a year at most.
That's optimistic.
A good leader knows when to step aside. Ravengard did the right thing.
The cook has... I am at my lady's service, and hers alone.
Don't worry, I was just saying, just wanted to chit chat, say hello. Don't need your service.
Away, if you please. I am here at the service of Lady Birch.
I want to talk to Madeline.
The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this.
Can't talk to this guy. Pacha? Steeped in bliss.
The Absolute's blight will be a hard one to cure. Gortash is the Archduke for the job.
I don't think so.
Under Gortash, we're safe. More to the point, my fortunes are safe.
Yes, yes, yes. That's most important. Most important, yes, yes, yes.
Ravengard freed from the Hells. Archduke Gortash secures our borders. Baldur's Gate's future is bright indeed.
You're happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
My lady does not permit idle chatter.
Yes, yes, Cabal. Cabal. Oh, patriarch. That's like a just common word for these people. Patriarch.
Out of sunfish, my lady.
Some type of noble person.
A city is only as mighty as its leader. Under Gortash, no army can breach our walls.
I think that's everybody. We've got rooms we can break into at some point in the future, but not right now. What is this device? Incineration caster. Whoa. I bet we can destroy that and then spit on Gortash, sit on his throne, and he won't be able to incinerate us. Incineration casters, 2 of them, 1 on each side. All these doors are locked. Do we talk to this person?
The Steel Watch has made an impenetrable fortress out of the Sword Coast's crown jewel. I can't think of a better endorsement for Gortash than that.
Gortash, you'll never be my ally. Hello. Sorry about that. It happened again. This happened like a couple episodes ago, where my computer died. The streaming setup died because of the battery on my laptop. But basically, it's all good now. Everything's fine. It's like sometimes like when I connect it to the outlet, like the connection doesn't fully connect, like to the adapter. It's a thing. But you know what? It's fine now. I just gotta make sure I connect everything better every time I start streaming. So looks like there was just a minor interruption. We are still on the same stream. Everything's good. I went to go and talk to Gortash, and we missed some dialogue, unfortunately, and I tried to pause it in time, and I don't think we were able to save any footage here of it, because I let's see if it works. I think it's all muted here, but we can maybe read the subtitles.
Out of the Sword Coast.
Dearest Karlak, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
Well, that's it. Have to say to me.
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom?
Okay, I was trying to pause it there. Okay, so we got most of that there. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, we got that. We don't need that video anymore. Okay, so let's get back to it.
A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
Yeah, so I talked as Pacha, but Starian, I talked as Pacha, but Karlak automatically got in front of me and started talking to Gortash. Will it happen again?
You will see sense, and you will return to me when you do. Bring Orin's Netherstone with you. Come without it, and my lord's wrath will be loosed.
Okay.
You will see sense. Bring
Okay,
Orin's
same thing.
Netherstone.
Interesting. That was interesting. That was cool.
Attention.
What about if you talk to Karlak again?
You will see sense, and you will return. Bring Orin's Netherstone with.
Same thing. Okay. Interesting. So we talked to everybody. Did we talk to this bald guy here? We can't talk to him. He's a patriarch. We talked to these people. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we gotta go check the camp out. I'm sure that we'll find ore in there. Yeah, there's something up here, guys.
As long as we're not overrun with refugees, there are supplies enough to survive a long siege. It's only your purse that will suffer. My purse is mine.
Thank the living gods. Gortash is here to protect us.
He says his purse is his best organ, most precious organ.
A leader worthy of this city.
You said that already. We didn't talk to this person, and we can't. Well, once we get into the city proper, we'll have to sneak into the mansions there and look through the wardrobes of these ladies and lords.
Absolute's army won't stand a chance. Gortash will crush them like roaches under his boot.
Anything you need to say, robot?
Good day, citizen. Please notify the Steel Watch if you witness any undesirable activity.
Yes, I saw Gortash taking the throne over there.
He did it! He's really Archduke. So excited I could jump right out of my boots.
Archduke. This looks like could be a puzzle here. If we turn off these candles. Not now, basket. It is boring here, huh? Should we incinerate people? I mean, Gortash. You can only attack, you can't use it.
How'd Gortash get to be Archduke anyway? I didn't vote for him.
Yeah, because there's no democracy here. It's a monarchy, don't you know? I guess that's it here. Oh, there's several of these incinerator things everywhere. It's almost like they're attached to each of the steel watchers. If we eliminate these, maybe that's somehow that controls them somehow. We can get rid of the steel watch. Was there anything else? Was there an upstairs or something? There's those rooms. I just don't want to break into those rooms right now. Oh, that's just like the balcony. Ooh. Interesting. We'll maybe come back later. Well, the big inauguration's over.
Still upstairs, are they? Should have figured.
I got journals updated. Consider Gortash's bargain. You'll let us rule the city. Disable the Steel Watch. Lower City. We're gonna get to the Lower City. Second, rescue Grand Duke. We find. He disappeared after the ceremony. He disappeared. Where could he have gone? Maybe we can find him and
the Dukes
get
are
him
all
to
in
listen.
on the watch. I'm not worried. They know what they're doing.
No, they don't.
Ravengard on his side.
Gortash, Ravengard, Portier. They're the same if you ask me. Not that I'd tell Lady Alia.
That's right. They're all the same. You gotta get to the root of the problem. You gotta take down this whole system.
Keep your nose clean, yeah? I might be small, but I've got bite.
Show some decorum. This is a stately occasion.
Fuck off. Alright, let's get out of here. We gotta go back to camp and figure out these people who's being taken over by Ornn. There's other things here. There's this. Confront Lord Gortash. Okay, no. There's return to Mizora. Oh yeah, the Blade Frontiers is here. We gotta talk to Mizora before. There's this. Talk to Raphael, reconsider his deal. Okay, that's about it. Let's go to Mizora and then go to camp. Right, I forgot to tell you, Will. Mizora wanted to see you after the talking to Gortash or something. Was she over here? Or over there? No. That's the other area. That's the other way. She's this way.
Best behavior around here. Understood?
Yes, of course.
Don't cause any trouble, all right? It's not worth it.
Right. Wait, did we go in this room before? Oh, yeah. How are you feeling?
You shouldn't be in here. This barracks is private.
Okay, sorry. There was something about he wanted to sneak out or something. I don't know, I forgot.
Keep those feet moving.
Okay. Mizora. Will's here.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated.
Where? Already, I thought Gortash would want to keep him around.
I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Oh, jeez. Be careful, Ornn's over there. She's gonna take your body and kill you. Whatever, I warned her. Maybe that's good. Maybe Mizora will get taken over by Ornn, but then we won't find out how to help your father, so hopefully she doesn't right away.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Can't wait to find out. Where's Gortash taking your father, do you think?
I couldn't even fathom a guess. Though, I doubt we'll need to wait long for answers. Let's make camp when we're able. Mizora will be waiting. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
Yeah. Alright, let's get back to camp. We're not gonna go to the lower city just yet. Basically, that's the next thing we gotta do is go to the city. We're not gonna reconsider Raphael's deal. Or Gortash. He wants us to bring him back to the Nether Stone. We're gonna take a little bit of rest here, right?
gotta find out who's the doppelganger. It's you, isn't it?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
No, that'll be too cruel.
But please, don't look at me.
Sorry. But I get you. I feel like that too sometimes. Don't look at me.
Mizora. I'd take anything she says with a grain of salt. But with her claws as deep in our business as they are, I guess we can't ignore her completely.
Nope. Damn, like, there's... Orin's not gonna take you over, is she? You're the real Karlach, right?
Soldier. Go on.
You do look really nice in that outfit.
Yes.
You're the real Karlach. Imagine like if like Orin pops up right at the moment when you kiss. That would be devastating. I found you.
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting our camp, let alone offering us anything resembling a deal. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Okay, you're just a Starian.
Always good to talk, my friend.
Usual will. I believe it's probably going to be the angel, the Asimar.
A devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it.
Yeah, I suspect so. I imagine Mizora will come at night. She might be somewhere around somewhere now. She wouldn't show herself at the daytime here at the camp, I don't think.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Keep your eye out for a mischief devilish woman who dresses in lobster armor, right? And also, she can be transformed to anybody, so she can be you even. Or, I mean, are we sure it's Orin who's doing this? Maybe there's another shapeshifter we need to look out for. Be on the lookout.
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse still, it will cost us. I hope we can afford it.
You're not looking any better. But maybe Mizora wouldn't want to take over your body looking like that, so maybe you should stay like that. No makeup for you. Excuse me. Sorry for interrupting your meditation.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Yeah, where is she anyways? Mizora! I know you're probably gonna show up at night, but let's just get this over with. Where else can we check? There's the barn over here. I don't think there's anybody over here. No. Okay. Let's get out of these fancy clothes. They're not super comfy. We could go to this one. Let's get comfier, yeah.
Well.
It's time for pajamas again. What about the pajamas that Will had? How does that look? Let's just set it over here, and then not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, time for bed.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
No, no blood. Long rest. You have enough? I do have enough. Yeah. It's like a pit of tar or oil she comes out of. It stinks. What? Are these your followers?
Sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in Beator.
Notum sit in Beator.
Holy hells.
What are you doing? What's going on? What kind of ritual is this? Just what are you up to,
I come to
Mizora?
bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus. Infernos contractos te vocamus.
Another contract?
Your contract.
Oh, the same one.
Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Then break it already. Will doesn't need to wait 6 months.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1.
Oh no.
I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
That's like multiple sacrifices.
Let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
Like, wait a second. Wow. Wow. Let your father die when the city's free. You can take his place. Damn. Oh, we gotta get more information here. What will happen to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
By the Soulbinder's detention at moonrise. Okay. Right, yeah, right. So retains gifts until such time. So, you know, he's gonna keep his powers until the absolute's gone. Okay. What should we do? I mean, this is hard. Like, none of these are good. So I kind of want to review what she said, though. All the options. Show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. So that's a funny thing about you and your allies, because like if we had allied with Gortash, you know, then that would mean that Gortash could have killed the father, you know, with this option. But he's not going to be our ally, so we don't have to worry about that. And we don't have to worry about any other allies unless they get mind controlled somehow. Would they still be considered our allies? You know, the wording of the contract doesn't specify that. So, except from you and your allies, you know, so that could be a loophole there. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zerial in a pact eternal. Damn, dude. And the Archdevil Zerial. And I imagine that's, you know, binding. There's no way to break a contract. I mean, didn't she say must be avenged? This, you know, the soul bear retains its power. Okay, that's retaining its powers. But you know, even after killing the absolute and all of that, he's still eternally packed. Option 2, break your pact, and you're freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hands, and Baldur's Gate loses its great. So she means that the father is Baldur's Gate's greatest champion. You could also interpret that as saying there's another greatest champion, like maybe we as a player character potentially the greatest champion once we save Baldur's Gate, and then we die at the end of the game or something. You are free from your duty. Basically, his duty is just to get rid of the absolute. And I guess the duty of like just serving Mizora. I mean, I think Will would. He's already signed this pact once to save. Okay, what was the reason he signed it the first time? To save the city, right? To save the city, he signed the pact. And now he's gonna most likely want to save his father. He wouldn't be able to live with himself if he was behind his father's death. Like, he was the reason his father died. By his enemy's hand. Yeah. The thing is that I want Will to choose. I don't want to choose for him. So if we save the father, then we can just still rebuild the city anyways. I mean, yeah, basically, okay. These two are the same thing pretty much. It's just worded differently. But this break the pact, is that completely
Oh, break the pact. What? That's the option 2 then. She will break the pact. Not this new pact. This is the second contract. She will break the original pact. But then his father will die. I have to say this one, I guess, number 1. Do the right thing. I just don't like the idea of telling somebody to sell your soul. That's the game. These tricky choices we gotta make. Save your father, Will. The city will need him to help rebuild.
You damned wretch. Do it then. Claim my soul for Zariel. Keep my father safe.
Fiat Ita.
Fiat Ita.
I mean, maybe was there some kind of loophole I didn't see there? But I feel like this is definitely what it feels like Will would have chosen.
Seems you've got a new mission, pup. Go save your father. He's locked in a very nasty place. Gortash's secret command center and prison. Lucky for you, I know the way in. I'll mark your map. After all, a deal's a deal. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
I mean, there's no way to get around that, right? Like, she's all powerful almost. Like, there's no way for us to protect the father. Whoa, is that Mizora over there? She's gonna stick around, yeah. That's funny, we got an angel and a devil. A succubus and an Asimar. Or what are these called? Not a fiend. There's a name for them in this world.
Twice Mizora's held my feet to the fire, and twice was I burnt. But my father will live. We will return the Grand Duke to his people. And forever a devil's leash will choke me.
Would have been interesting though, also just to let the Duke die, and take the place, rule Baldur's Gate. Kind of like, for almost like a vanguard party for the people, take over the state, and then give it back to the people. Introduce. Democratic socialism or something, right? Or yeah, or go straight to communism from there, or on the way. I mean, with magic, you would think that with all the magic, everyone can get together and provide for everybody, and eventually the state will wither away. It wasn't much of a sacrifice. Chin up, Will. Damn, Zariel's army. Yeah, we can find another way. There's always another way, right? Always the optimist, Pacha. I wouldn't give up hope. Maybe we'll find another way out.
Sometimes, fate closes a door for good. The bolt is fastened, the key is destroyed, and the wish is forever locked away. The hells will take my soul. I'll make my peace with it. I have once already, after all. Besides, there's no time to wallow in self-pity. More than anything, I'm elated that there's hope yet for my father. We should hurry to this mystery prison and retrieve my father before Mizora tries pulling more tricks.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of indicating that that's just his fate now. But maybe there might be a chance later on to free him somehow. Let's get going. Rescuing doesn't mean curing him. Yeah, he still has that tadpole. We gotta cure the tadpole.
We will knock him out if we need to. Or restrain.
Your skull vibrates in concord with the astral prism.
Bring me to your Duke. I will shield him, as I shield you.
Why would you do that?
Better to bring him into the fold than to leave you distracted by regret.
Well then, I'm not about to say no. This prison's in the lower city. Let's move.
Okay, will do. Anything else to say?
Will gave up freedom to save his father. I will never understand people like that.
It can't have been easy for Will to resign himself to the pact. But I'm glad he chose his father.
You don't like him, do you? You don't like Will. No. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was the noble thing to do.
Why the stunned face?
'Cause
You look
you're a
like you've seen
meanie.
a devil.
You forced Will to make an impossible choice.
The pup dug his own hole, darling. I merely supplied the claws. I've always been the giving type, after all. To wit, go to Gortash's secret prison, and I'll help you spring Will's daddy free. Of course, you could always leave him to rot, but that would make Will's sacrifice worthless, and I know you wouldn't want that.
Interesting. There's so much to ask here. Interesting. You've left Karlak alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed?
You are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
We've never seen Zariel, I wonder if we will. Yeah, so she's just letting Karlak free for now to get rid of the big elder brain or whatever, and the big three. Well, what do you have planned for Will now that the pact is eternally sealed?
Focus on the elder brain. I'd hate to clog that infected head of yours with needless details.
Persuasion. I'm sure my infected head has room for a hint at least. Please. Nope. Do we have 3 inspirations. Let's try it again. Oh my gosh. Should we use another inspiration? It's not really that important, so let's not. Like, we don't need to know that right now. It's not gonna change anything. We'll probably find out later.
Now. You know what they say about curiosity and cats.
Yeah. You never told me how the Absolutes captured you anyway.
Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
I wonder, like, does the contract, do they, like, get nullified when the person who wrote it dies? I mean, depends on what's in the contract, but I doubt it. Right? Or maybe no. Maybe it's like eternally bound to the demon, to the devil. I don't know. That might be an option later, right? If you kill Mizora, you can get out of your contract. I don't know. What can you tell me about the hells and contract law?
The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
I'm curious. I like traveling. Well, I do want you out of here, but I don't think you'll listen. You seem to come by whenever you please. If you're going to be staying, I need something in return.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand. Like I said, I'm the giving type.
I guess that's something. But I want you out of here now.
I'm afraid that's not an option. I'm quite stubborn, you see. Take a swing or a stab if you want, but I'll just slip away for a breather. One of the perks of being a half-devil, of course. Besides, if you did manage a killing blow, I wouldn't be the only victim. Young Will would be sucked into Avernus and take up arms in the blood war. And I'm not done with him yet. Our future together looks real bright.
Okay, so that's in the contract. If she dies, he automatically has to go to the B part of the army, the Zario army. Oh boy. Pretty much accelerating what's gonna happen to him anyways.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. Will's father owes him gratitude. I hope for his sake Ravengard is gracious enough to offer it. given how much it cost.
What about the path of the worm? Path of the tadpole? Looks like you've taken that path. Is that some heartburn you got there? What's going on? Alright, who else? Did we talk to you? Angel?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Are you basking in the warm fire of the hells because you're staying so close to Mizora? Doesn't seem to mind. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, anybody else around here? Lae'zel we didn't talk to.
The devil Mizora has made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can.
Yeah, I was thinking of, you know, zapping her with a spell or something, but she'll just disappear for a bit and come back. It can't be helped. Is dinner ready?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just...
You love that paring knife.
Please. Basket is bored. Basket wants
There's a half devil over there by the angel. You wanna maybe try to scratch her or something? Too boring. Guess that's it. Ooh, how do we figure out who is the doppelganger? Who is the false one? There's no like detect magic spell in this game, huh?
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Indeed. I guess that's it. You got anything to say, Bones?
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
Nope. I guess that's it.
Come for a chat?
No. Alright. Let's go to bed. I'm scared about Orin. When's she gonna show up? Oh, we didn't even use any spells, so I don't think we should have even used any. We didn't have to use any camp supplies. What's that? You made a noise. I think that was basket.
I brought my own pair.
Like, do we have to like attack somebody to get Orin to come out? Like, what if we do non-lethal attacks? This one. Oh, jeez. They only have 5 and 2 HP. Wonder if that's a giveaway. What kind of HP they have? That's a usual amount of HP, right? Or maybe, yeah, maybe like humanoid gets Yankee. Is there a tell? Is there a way to tell? You can't zoom in this mode, can you? in the screen. Beast.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
Yeah.
Always good to talk, my friend.
You seem too chipper. It's you.
Yes.
Usual self.
I'm listening.
Could be Mizora's Orin. Fiend. Is Orin considered a fiend? SMR. Humanoid half-elf. They wouldn't dare make Orin take over one of these cuties. 29 HP. 11 HP.
How can I help?
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
I didn't think you would want to hang out here in the daytime. I just assumed it because you're devilish, but
Come for
you're not a
chat.
vampire. Half devil.
Come
So
to
what
bask in
is
the
the
glow of
other
the Moon Maiden
half?
sword?
I think it's the type of creatures that have these wings. Aren't they called like something to do with like Calibans or something, or was it sea? It's like a sea name. Zariel's protection. Disappear to the hells and return after a minute. He had a weird status effect. Just minus psychic. Partial Ceramorphous. Early stages. Uh-oh, is he gonna keep changing? Is he gonna become a full-blown mind flayer eventually? Shit, how are we gonna find where Orin is hidden? I thought it also could be like after another short rest or another long rest, Orin will show up at some point, right? It's a ticking time bomb. And we're just gonna have to wait and see. Alright, but that's pretty much what we're gonna be up to today. It's just going to bed now in the real world. Let's just get on some different outfits here.
Come on, let's go.
Who should we bring out for the adventure next time? I don't know. I feel like we gotta find another outfit for Karlak. Could go back to this one. We'll save the fancy outfits for later. Wait, is this unfinished toy? I don't remember that. There's a lot of these bottles we gotta give to different people. This is what happened when we got thrown in jail. We had to like organize our inventory. It was a bit of a hassle.
all's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
I think Astarion's gonna stay in his outfit. Let's exit camp just to see if we get a new dialogue. But actually, let's decide who we're gonna take out. So, let's kind of figure out what we're gonna do next. Gather allies. Mizora sure to seek revenge. Blah blah. Okay. We're gonna go to Lower City to rescue the Duke, or right, and so that's maybe the major next big quest. Because we're not gonna be able, because the other stuff is more like in downtown Baldur's Gate or something, right? So we should probably keep Will in the party, and let's bring someone else out. Actually, I kind of want to see if we can find the cat.
How can I help?
Let's have Gale join.
Though someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course.
Take Astarion's
place. Thick of
place.
things at last. Oh, how exciting!
Yeah.
Master's not around, so might as well.
Might as well what? Maybe. Should we have this outfit on? Let's go with just like one of these. He's got plenty of nice wizard cloaks and coats and outfits. I'm thinking an orange fiery color.
What to do?
No dialogue. Okay, I kind of just want to quickly go and see if we can find the cat before we go to the lower city, which we'll do next time.
I used to believe the beauty of first love was unable to be surpassed. But Gale, you are so much more tolerable now you found your second.
Wait, what? Your second love?
Take that comment with the sincerity and goodwill I assume it was intended.
As in you're falling in love with the tadpole? What do you mean? We gotta find that kitty. Wait, I don't think we ever went up this ladder. It doesn't matter. Like, the kitty flew away, right? So could it be in another rooftop? We do hear some pigeons flapping. And we saw like some blood, more blood and pigeon feathers at the top of the post office. So if I remember correctly, we talked to the kitty with the wings and it flew away, but Gale wasn't there, right?
Pleasure isn't just physical.
We are not staying in a brothel.
It doesn't make any sense.
I hear more pigeons. But that's just background noise. just have a quick little look over here. See, there's the blood, but can we even get up there? You think if Gale talks to this pigeon, he'll have something else to say?
Lost in thought.
Right,
The
right.
pigeon carries itself with an air of dignity, its mannerisms stern and commanding.
Fucking evil looking Gale. Salute the pigeon.
The bird coos its approval, yet you noticed it flinched at the sight of your hand.
How about you hide your hands?
With the offending articles out of sight, the bird is back at ease. No harm done.
Gale's pretty smart. Gale's pretty smart. And he's got a potion to talk.
Name and rank. Quickly now. There's a war on.
Lieutenant Gale reporting for duty.
At ease. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
Let's see. The things that we are in, this is, I don't think we're gonna get anything new from this. And we already know about this, but I guess Gale, we didn't tell Gale about the whole kitty with the wings, so maybe he doesn't know about this. I'm looking for some letters that weren't delivered. Any idea where I can find them?
Letters? You mean the top secret communiques attached by the Tall One? If they didn't arrive, no doubt they were attached to one of our recent casualties. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. They're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter.
Okay, so this is a new option. So we did tell Gale about it. We just need to find it. I want to find the Tressum again because I want to talk to it as Gale. Talk to her. I'm afraid my Tressum is the enemy responsible.
Address him? What nonsense is this? Making up words like earning. I'm putting you on leave until you regain your senses. Dismissed.
All right.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly.
Yes, they are sensitive.
I've got a long road ahead.
How can we get on top of these roofs? There's no balcony up here. I mean, Gale could do a teleport.
At the ready.
Plumage of some Baldurian bird or other. Whatever dropped these is long gone.
I want to talk to my Tressum. Pigeon remains. We can move them. That's all we can do. They're too heavy for you to move, not enough space. I guess we can go back and see if the cat's back there. Could there be more somewhere?
watchers stamping us into the dirt.
I don't want to have to use a Misty Step, but I'm gonna have to use a Misty Step. I guess, wait, don't we have Featherfall or something? I feel like we have the option to do Featherfall. Yeah. Alright, Gale's on a mission. Let's see if we can get to the rooftop of the temple. Maybe his testimony will come back. Made up nincompoop words. The ladder was around here? Or no, I think the ladder's over here. Is it down here? Here it is. Everyone was left behind. Oh, he is separated, yeah. We're also on non-lethal. Which I don't know, I'll take it off for now. Shit, we gotta do Featherfall again. Do we see the cat? There's no cat there. Wait, I guess we missed our opportunity. Kitty, come back. Okay, let's do Featherfall again.
Is that Tara? Why, I think it is.
Where? That's just like a leftover line that's not supposed to be playing right now, but anytime you come here, Gale plays it. That's Tara's nest. Must be Tara's nest. Oh well. Guess that's that. I mean, you flew away and she probably flew to Baldur's Gate and we'll probably find her over there. He does have to go to a library, I think. Probably find her there. Just a weird shadow. Okay. Failed survival check. I gotta get rid of this. Don't need the Featherfall anymore. There we go. What else can we do? That's about it. Can we join together? Too far away. I gotta walk back to my party. But yeah, I think it pretty much wrapped up here. We gotta head to the lower city. We gotta continue the detectiving, rescue Duke, find the kitty at some point. Where's everybody? Oh, they're over there. Come on, let's go. Everyone ran over there. That's funny. It ran up ahead of me. You never see that, because that's where Gale was at, and now they turn around. Okay, that's funny. Alright, let's go.
Hear me out.
Could there be something new here? Is that a new person over there? We could never talk to these people. Yeah.
Seen sense yet?
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
Okay.
Just make the drinks.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna get to the bridge. So next time we'll start right there.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch? No, he merely offered patronage. The Gondians built the steel watch.
Yeah, looks like we explored everywhere here. It would appear so. And Mizora's no longer there, of course. She's at camp. Worms Rock Fortress. Worms Rock Fortress. And then that's Lower City. Alright. That's what we'll pick up next time. That's gonna do it for now, folks. We had a little bit of a technical hiccup in the middle there, but it all worked out. Yeah, more adventures next time. Bye bye.